That's how Atlanta Hawks fans feel after watching their team blow 2 games that they probably should have won. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James. No, I'm not the singer, just for your information. But if you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is an album review for A$AP Ferg's album, Always Strive and Prosper. And honestly, man, I kind of like Ferg. I think he has a lot of character and charisma and a very unique style, and he also damn sure knows how to make bangers. On the song Hungry Ham, he floats over Skrillex's EDM-style bangin'-ass production, and I like how he paints a picture of his block and represents for his block. But what I like even more than that is on the second verse, how he brings up how his mother was disappointed when he left his job to pursue a rap career. But look how it's worked out for him, man. He's done pretty damn good, and you gotta respect that. And as expected, there are other bangers all over this one, man. Swipe Life is a braggy credit card swiping anthem featuring Rick Ross, and New Level is one of those triumphant bangers featuring Future. I just really like this one a lot, and Ferg brings up how he went from roughing it on tours to doing it big, man. He's actually providing jobs for people on his block now, so it's cool to see how far he's come, and he is telling a little bit of his story throughout this album. But my 2 favorite tracks on here by far go hand in hand, and I'm talking about the boom bap cut Psycho and the Schoolboy Q assisted Let It Bang. Both of these tracks detail A$AP Ferg's uncle. He's just spitting about him and what he's been through, and I especially like Schoolboy Q's verse on Let It Bang. It is just harder than hieroglyphic algebra, man. He's spitting about how he's the reason your mom OD'd, just some guns and drugs type of shit, nothing too fancy, but you know how Schoolboy Q does that shit, man. It's so hard and aggressive, he just really makes it believable. So both of these tracks just really bang, and I like how he's telling the story about his uncle. It just makes him stick out from your everyday banger, because there is a little bit of content in there. And not only that, but Ferg talks about his grandma on the song Grandma, where he's just rapping about how he wishes she were still around to see his success. So he is bringing some personal content on this album, and that helps tie it together so you're not just getting trunk thumpers and club music. But with the good definitely comes some bad. There's a poppy piano track, Strive, featuring Missy Elliott, which I basically just file under Soccer Mom driving a minivan. And the song Yamy Gang is 2.5 minutes featuring the A$AP Mob. So you have all these people crammed together in such a short time. I just thought it was kind of sloppy, and that one was one of my least favorite tracks. There are also some lovey-dovey style tracks on here as well, including the song I Love You featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Chris Brown. It's just your extremely generic relationships-based track. And World Is Mine features Big Sean and has the 2 of them just dropping these awful sing-songy vocals, man. That shit just sounded really bad, and it was another one of my least favorite tracks. So I understand why he was bringing this type of content. A lot of rappers like to have that relationship stuff for girls, and also obviously for guys who are going through relationships and experimenting and experiencing different things. But the only one on here that I thought was pretty interesting was the song Let You Go, because Ferg is spitting about how his girl is unhappy with his lyrics, especially the sexual ones and the ones about his past and other girls. So that song was kind of cool because it shows you how he's trying to balance his relationship and his art without getting too much trouble. So I thought that was kind of neat that he had that content on that song. And overall, I think this is a pretty solid album, man. I don't think it's too great because it is a mixed bag. It's very jumbled. I think people will have to do a lot of skipping around to get to the tracks that they like, but there are bangers on here, and as I've said a couple times, there is some good content, including on the song Beautiful People, where it's just an inspirational track about community upliftment and healthy lifestyles. But I was actually disappointed with that one too, because it said it featured Chuck D, but all he does is talk on the intro, so that's not really much of a feature. We didn't get a verse or anything like that, so that was disappointing to me. I give this one a 3 out of 5. It's kind of jumbled, kind of sloppy, but there are a couple tracks on here that I think are fire, so it's definitely worth checking out. But you guys check it out for yourself. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. At 15,000, we're going to do another Q&A/FAQ video, so let's get that on the go. Thank you for watching and supporting, you guys. I'll see you next time.